नमस्कार। आप सभी लोग अपने घरों पर कुशल होंगे तथा अनलॉक होने पे भी आप सभी लोग अपना ध्यान रख रहे होंगे। सो स्टूडेंट, एज एवर इन आवर प्रीवियस लेक्चर वी हैव टॉक अबाउट दी packaging of DNA as well as the transforming principles and the biochemical nature of the transforming principles. Means generally, according to the scientists, that is Oxford Avery, Colin McLeod and the Maclean McCarthy, they have just started that DNA is a genetic material. But after that, there is a search about that the DNA is a genetic material. It can be done by the scientist named Albert Hershey and the Martha Chase. In 1952, he gave the unequivocal proof that the DNA is the genetic material. He just proved in the laboratory with the help of the experiment that DNA is a genetic material. For that, he just concluded in their experiment the bacteriophage means generally, as you know, when that virus that is infected by the bacteria were used to head of the bacteriophage in made up of the protein, and inside their protein code DNA present as in the genetic material. Means generally the bacteriophage stages, that bacteriophage can be always utilized for that one, and they have started to grow some virus on the medium that contains the radioactive phosphorus and some other one sulfur containing radioactive mediums, that is generally 32 phosphorus, or we can say 32p was used as the radioactive phosphorus, while the 35s was used as the radioactive sulfur. So as you can see in your book also as well as here also, so with the help of that they have started to that experiments, right? And due to their experiments, what will happen, that generally the virus grown in the presence of radioactive phosphorus contains radioactive DNA. You just remember it, that the virus grown in the presence of the radioactive phosphorus, they contains the radioactive DNA but not the radioactive protein, right? Because the DNA contains phosphorus, not the protein. I think everybody know or agree with this one. But the protein does not contain over there. So in the same way, the virus which are grown on the radioactive sulfur contains radioactive protein but not radioactive DNA, because DNA does not contain sulfur with, while the protein does. Means generally DNA does not contain sulfur while the protein does. Means generally protein composition में sulfur होता है लेकिन DNA composition में sulfur नहीं होता है. So you just remember this point. Means according to the Hershey and Chase experiment, while they are grown, that bacteriophage infected the Escherichia coli bacteria. In that particular conditions, there is one more special thing, that viruses grown in the presence of radioactive phosphorus, right, contain radioactive DNA but not radioactive protein, right? Because the DNA contains phosphorus but not protein. But on the other hand, in the second conditions, he get the vice versa or reverse thing. Means in the second condition, the virus grown on the radioactive sulfur, which contains radioactive protein but not the radioactive DNA, because DNA does not contain the sulfur but protein contains the sulfur. I think everybody understand up to here, all of you, right? Mean it is the first step of their experiment, that is the infection. Mean he started to infect their bacteriophage or phages state to the any Escherichia coli bacteria. I think everybody understand. After that, whenever their DNA can be passes to their bacteria one, right? Means then there is another process that is known as blending, right? Means they can be started to blend over there. And in that particular condition, the radioactive phases were allowed to attach to Escherichia coli bacteria. As the infection proceeded, viral coats were removed from the bacteria by the agitating them into the blender. Means generally whenever these bacteriophage can be attached to the bacteria, after that blending, this their virus coat can be just removed by the blending process from the bacteria by the with the help of blender, and the virus particles were separated from the bacteria by spinning them into centrifugation. After that, the this virus can be separated, means this virus can be separated from the bacteria by the centrifugation method. And later on, after that, they all will get the such things, right? As you can see in the diagram, you can just see in the diagram easily and you understand. The first whatever I am going to say you, which in the first condition you can see the total coat which is shown with the help of green particle, that is radioactive. And after infection one, you can see the bacteria is not infected, the DNA is not infected by that radioactive condition, because generally the DNA does not contain the sulfur. But on the other hand, on the second one, you can say the DNA is infected with radioactive DNA which can be passed into the bacteria, and that can be always a radioactive bacteria or radioactive substance can be found over there. So with the help of, you can say, because this DNA contains the phosphorus, means this is the 35S and this is the 32P. I think you all have understand about this one. Means where the phosphorus there is a DNA, where the sulfur there is only protein coat but not the DNA. So after that, another thing, when we can say bacteria which were infected with the virus, means the bacteria which can be infected by the virus that has radioactive DNA were radioactive, right? Means जिस बैक्टीरिया में, जिस स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस बैक्टीरिया में डीएनए आया, और चूंकि डीएनए इज रेडियोएक्टिव सब्सटेंसेस, तो वो बैक्टीरिया क्या हुआ, इट बिकम द रेडियोएक्टिव वन, राइट? दैट इज 32P was, right? And it's self indicated about this one, about radioactivity, and that's the, we can say that DNA was the material that passed from the virus to the bacteria. Means generally in this condition, especially in this condition, you can know that the only DNA can passes to the bacteria, and due to which bacteria becomes the radioactive. So we can say which substance can be passes from this bacteria stated to that condition, that is the DNA. So we can say that the DNA is the material we can pass from one to another, right? But on the other hand, we can say where the sulfur is found in the first condition over there, the bacteria that were infected with the virus that had radioactive protein, means generally जो first condition थी यहाँ पे radioactive protein था, क्योंकि radioactive condition it does not affected the bacteria, means bacteria is not getting as the radioactive conditions. So we can say protein is not passes from that bacteriophage to the bacteria, right? Or in other words, we can say the bacteria that were infected with the virus that had radioactive protein were not radioactive, means this bacteria is not become the radioactive in that conditions. You just rememberize, right, students? Means when we can infected this bacteriophage stage to a bacteria in that particular conditions, the bacteria is not get infected by the radioactivity, right? So we can say that at the 35S or sulfur was not detected in the cells, means generally in that cells it was not detected, while the 35S was present in the supernatant. Means if we can, after certifications, we can get that this 35 radioactivity is found in the supernatant in which it can be done, right? So this indicates that the protein did not enter the bacteria from the virus. So with the help of this, the Hershey and Chase can prove that the DNA is a genetic material which can be passes from the virus to the bacteria. I think everybody will understand with the help of this total experiment over there, right? So you all must know this one directly. So if you again try to understand, I will just give a shortcut methods, especially in the, according to them, generally Hershey and Chase can do a experiment, especially it can be shows that 35S, and in that condition there is 32P phosphorus condition, and this is the sulfur condition. So you must memorize in your brain, in your mind, that virus which can be grown in the presence of radioactive phosphorus, right, contains radioactive DNA. जो वायरस को हमने ग्रोन किया था कल्चर मीडियम में, किसमें, रेडियोएक्टिव फॉस्फोरस में, तो उसमें डीएनए भी क्या होता है, रेडियोएक्टिव होता है, लेकिन इट डज नॉट कंटेन्स एनी प्रोटीन। अब ऐसा क्यों हुआ? बिकॉज द डीएनए कंटेन्स फॉस्फोरस। ऑन द अदर हैंड जब वायरस को ग्रो किया गया बैक्टीरियोफेज स्टेज में कल्चरल मीडियम में, तो उसमें क्या था? स्पेशली व्हेन द प्रोटीन इज रेडियो एक्टिव, right, means that virus grown on the radioactive sulfur containing radioactive protein in that these conditions, right, in that particular conditions, but the DNA is not radioactive. इस कंडीशन में, फर्स्ट कंडीशन में डीएनए रेडियो एक्टिव नहीं है क्योंकि उसका प्रोटीन रेडियो एक्टिव है और इट इज ग्रोन इनटू द सल्फर मीडियम एंड डीएनए डज नॉट कंटेन सल्फर। लेकिन सेकंड कंडीशन में डीएनए क्या है कि डीएनए में फॉस्फोरस होता है और इसको क्या हुआ है 32 फॉस्फोरस में हमने उसको ग्रोन किया है, तो जिस वजह से डीएनए क्या हो गया? रेडियो एक्टिव हो गया। आफ्टर दैट the infection, after blending, after centrifugation, we will get in the test tubes or in that our mediums, that the test tube in which the phosphorus is attached, in that no radioactivity detected in the supernet, मीन उसमें जो सुपरनेट जो उसका मीडियम था उसके अंदर कोई रेडियोएक्टिव नहीं, लेकिन जो बैक्टीरिया था उसके अंदर क्या हुआ? इट कैन बी गेट इन्फेक्टेड बाय द रेडियोएक्टिविटी ऑफ द सेल्स। बट प्रोटीन वाली कंडीशन में, फर्स्ट कंडीशन में क्या हुआ था कि सुपरनेट रेडियोएक्टिव हुआ क्योंकि उसमें प्रोटीन था, उसमें जो केवल बाहर का सब्सटेंस था, लेकिन उसका जो पैलेट्स थे इट डज नॉट गेट इन्फेक्टेड बाय द रेडियोएक्टिविटी। सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट हर्शे एंड चेस एक्सप्लेन्स दैट देयर इज ए such conditions which can be found over there, especially about that the DNA is a genetic material which can be passed from one to another, as you can see in the right, or we can say that the DNA is infected agents that made the bacteria radioactive, hence the DNA is a genetic material but not the protein. Protein does not affect to that one. I think everybody understand about this one. We have to talk about the properties of genetic material, means what are the different properties of the genetic material. According to that we can say generally the genetic material have the specific properties, especially we can say that it became the established that DNA is the genetic material from the Hershey and Chase experiments. Evenly the some viruses RNA was also reported as a genetic material, and tobacco mosaic virus and QB bacteriophages and so on. If we talk about the different characteristics of the genetic material, we can say generally it should be able to replicate, means the genetic material should be replicate, and genetic material should be the chemically and the structurally stable, as well as we can say it should be provide a scope for the slow changes or the mutation can be also occur over there required for the evolution. Evenly we can say the genetic material should also be able to express itself from the Mendelian characters also, right. On the other hand we can say according to all these things, these characters, right, we can say the both nucleic acids DNA RNA have the ability to direct replicate because of the rules of the base pairing and complementary, right, and stability can be explained in the DNA as the two strands being too complementary in the separated by the heating come together in the appropriate conditions, means only replication can be done only there both hands can be separated with the help of high temperature also, or we can say the two prime OH group present at the every nucleotide in the RNA is a reactive group and that makes the RNA liable and easily degradable, hence is the reactive, and RNA also catalytic into the nature. Or we can say the DNA is the chemically less reactive and structurally more stable in compared to the RNA, right. Or we can say the presence of thymine also confers the additional stability to the DNA. So among the two nucleic acid, the DNA is the predominant genetic material in compared to the RNA. If we can compare both one, right, generally this thymine can provide extra stability to the DNA, so it is predominant genetic material in that condition. We can say the both RNA and DNA are able to mutate viruses having RNA genome and having shorter lifespan mutate the evolve faster, so the faster mutation take place makes RNA more unstable. Generally because of that condition the DNA is stable, because I have told you because of the thymine and hydrogen bonds over there, but in the RNA there is especially they can have a shorter lifespan right? And they can be easily mutate and evolve fastly. So they are the more unstable in compared to the DNA. If we talk about the again DNA, the DNA dependent on the RNA for protein synthesis, right? And while the RNA can directly code for it, इसलिए DNA में के आरएनए के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है फॉर द प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस, लेकिन स्पेशली क्या है जो आरएनए डायरेक्टली कोड नहीं करता. Or we can say the protein synthesis machinery has been evolved around the RNA, and this concludes that the DNA being more stable is suitable for the storage for the genetic informations, while the transmission of genetic informations from RNA is suitable, right? Or we can say according to Francis and Crick, they proposed another structure that is known as central dogma. This Francis and Crick, they can propose another thing that is known as central dogma in the molecular biology. According to him, which states that generally flow of the genetic informations one to another one. We can say the genetic information can be always transferred from the DNA to RNA, RNA to protein. Right? For that, they can be so the different structure, different conditions, especially whenever there is a replication of the DNA will take place. Right, they can be changes into different conditions, especially as you can say the replication of DNA, that process known as the transcription, and change in the messenger RNA, it can be changes that information to the protein, that is known as the translations. So we can say in some viruses the flow of information is in the reverse directions, means it can be reverse one, or we can say from the RNA to DNA, that is known as reverse transcription process. Right, an enzyme is very important for this process, that is called reverse transcriptase. For the reverse transcription, especially in the viruses, that process can be take place, especially in that conditions. And this whole process means the information can be transferred from DNA to RNA, RNA to protein, that is totally known as the central of dogma. But in case of this some viruses, it can be reverse one, but that is known as reverse transcriptions, and it can be always done with the help of the presence of the enzyme, that is called reverse transcriptase. So students, you all must prepare it properly because it is most important. In so many times there it may be Griffith experiment, it may be the biochemical nature of the genetic materials, right, or transferring principles, or sometimes the another one which we will explain in the later on in coming topics. They may be asked so many times, you must learn them properly. This experiment is very important for you. So you all prepare it, and if you have any problem you can contact me. Thank you.